and in Joker. Maybe not as represented as they used to be, but characters that you have seen some play. You know what you're doing when you play against these characters. Meanwhile, the Iggy.
The Iggy really just stands out there.
Just
sitting in the middle between two DLC characters, and then you've just got Iggy just kind of there.
You can tell who the main is.
Yes.
And this is nationwide a very prominent Iggy or a player locally or in the Texas area. Really, really, really solid. I believe they have played at least once before. It has been probably a while, but definitely something that's not brand new to see Iggy, but definitely something that's difficult to deal with.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, something we are very, very familiar with, though, is this Roy and how well it can do. And already off to a blazing start here, nearly finding the stock earlier with that up smash, but just not quite. The one winged is out, though, for Nationwide with this Sephoff. Still hanging on as well, nearly falling to the death there, but let's survive a little bit longer to find some heroes. And again, Nationwide just trying to use that long range that Sephoff has just to poke away at Beastly and get them away from the ledge so they can come back safely.
Except for such a strong plank game, they call it DLC Wii Fit.
Yes.
He just hangs there, and it is frustrating to deal with. There we go. Was able to seal it off with that forward tilt. It is everything you need for the ledge trap.
Yeah, and I love the patience as well. Kind of, you know, just Nationwide's kind of just moving forward a little bit, then jumping back, but not actually throwing out any moves. And then finally, when BC thought, okay, it's safe to come back now, that's when they threw out the move to kill.
Try to keep applying pressure with the forward tilt. Nair is great to bounce the gyro away, but Beastly finally has some space here. Ooh, the forward air just poking the gyro away as well.
Yeah, this forward air has been doing work for Nationwide to get back, and indeed this Sephoff, 149% right now, just still hanging on, putting the mob off stage, but not able to find the kill just yet with the back air. Nationwide still looking for it, but sitting quite happily.
Yeah, honestly, Nationwide did so good that he beat his own wing out of it.
Yeah.
He lost the wing. Now going to the main. After all of that damage that Beastly took, the main comes out. That's not going to feel great.
Yeah, the character that stood out so much is potentially going to be the one that Beastly needs to worry the most about. This Iggy is come out, and it is here to play, sealing up that stock with no damage tacked on. This Iggy still sitting very happily and just got to deal with the small child with the psychic abilities.
Yeah, if he can get through that wall, maybe with one of the side specials, get one of these up air combos going, he can put on a lot of damage. Ness does a decent job of dealing with that cart. Oh, and we see no tech. That is big damage.
Oh, so close to finding that forward smash as well, but Nationwide gonna escape by the skin of their teeth there. There's Iggy hanging on, and now it is their turn to play as they find a string of up airs, doing a fair bit of damage. Able to come back with that cart as well. Beastly still on the hunt for this kill.
Forward air is such a good boxing tool for him. I love the back air there to try to chase maybe a jump away. A lot of people will try to DI up and away from that fire.
Okay, and here, Ness is starting to do work here. The Joker has come out, but Beastly is really just playing so nicely here.
See if he can keep that smooth movement going and see if Nationwide can adjust to the swap from the really different play styles of Iggy and Joker.
Yeah, and that is honestly something we need to talk about, because it's such a different character to face. You know, obviously, you deal with the Sephoff, you know, that is something you expect. The Iggy comes out, and that is already very, very different to Sephoff. But then you go from the Iggy to the Joker.
Right, and regardless of whether you're playing as or against that kind of variety, it can be jarring.
Yes.
Ooh, the up air does find the connection on the last hit, and it does enough for Nationwide to take that game. I feel like kind of snuck in there. He was ahead by quite a bit, but I feel like I didn't expect that to be the final blow.
Yeah, and this was the problem. Obviously, Beastly was playing so nicely, but every hit that they were putting on, obviously, it was just filling up that Rebels gauge, and then the Arsene comes out, and it gives Nationwide just more opportunities to eliminate the stock.
Yeah, absolutely, and took big advantage of it. It's these characters with these meters. They do a lot of work when they stick around.
Oh, we gotta love some DLC. Oh, we gotta love it.
I do. I love a good meter in my fighting game.
Okay.
Rockin' looks like same lineup on both ends. Beastly realizing he was really close, he just needed to clutch up a little bit. And on Nationwide's end, I could not complain about any of the characters that showed up. They all did a pretty respectable amount of work.
Absolutely, and we've actually substituted the Iggy. Clearly the Iggy wasn't good enough, so we've gone to the Bowser Jr. instead.
It's time to bring the boss back in, actually.
Yeah, the main man is here, and we're actually starting off with him as well. Which is what makes it so interesting. Before, it was sandwiched in between the two DLC characters, but now Nationwide actually just going to be starting off the main. Starting strong and hoping to keep it going that way.
Wants to maintain some momentum. Able to cancel out the hitbox of the ball there with the gyro. That makes it a lot easier for him to get back on stage. Back hit of the cart. Really awkward interaction there. But Beastly finds his way back on stage.
Yeah, only a soft hit of that forward smash actually doing a little bit of damage to Nationwide, so not going to be something yet, but this Bowser Jr. now got this wobble off stage, be looking for something, but just playing a little bit more safe, going for that up B instead, hoping maybe to catch, you know, a wall get up from Beastly. Beastly's just not having any of it, he's hanging on, playing a little bit slowly now, as both players just kind of resetting back to that neutral state, trying to find one hit in.
There we go, the second hit of the up tilt gets the smooth connection that he's looking for, finds the hit confirm. Yeah, Beastly has been playing extraordinarily safe and patient. Really not wanting to overcommit here.
Okay, the Sephiroth comes out, and that was going so deep there. I was unsure if Beastly was even going to be able to make it back, but if Nationwide was going to make it back either, but still hanging on. The counter as well, connecting, but that is, you know, despite being a counter, is not something that will kill, you know, especially when it's sent off to the left side.
Right, almost did kill all the way across, but that back air is absolutely going to do it. Very, very strong move. In comes the Roy that has been the MVP for Beastly this whole time.
Yeah, and see if it can do it one more time. He's got to do it. You know, want to take away that Sephiroth stock as well, put themselves in a good position.
Doing a good job of respecting the hitboxes that Sephiroth's able to put out. Are we? Oh, just out of range of the up special. It's big.
Okay, and here we go. Goodbye, Roy. You are absolutely gone. You are 100% gone. It doesn't matter if you are 28%. You're gone.
That was absolutely disgusting, Nationwide. Tearing apart Beastly's really premier character so far.
That was 28% and killed him on the left side. The far side, by the way.
The far side, yeah. Now, Ness does even things up, take it to the Joker, but with a bit of a percent deficit here, can he turn things around and do something differently than we got first game?
Yeah, BC gonna need to dig deep here if they want to take this game, keep themselves in the set.
Hasn't been able to find a hit yet and stuck with pressure on the platform.
Yeah, this is looking so tough. Finally does find a way in, though. Only 32% tacked on, but it is a start for Beastly here. They're starting to find the momentum that they need.
The struggle is all this damage you put on is just building that meter for Nationwide. He's going to have Arsene very soon, and that's going to be difficult to deal with.
Okay, and this is where it's game on now for Beastly. You've got to deal with this Arsene, but you've got to do it safely, catching out the recovery there from Beastly as well. You know, the back end not going to do it up, but that one really, it certainly will. It will definitely take that stock away, and Nationwide moves on in the bracket 2-0.